Here we are at the Baxter Auction, and here's Bill Baxter, and I'm going to ask him some questions for an interview with the Baxter Auction House. Okay, Bill, first question.
Yep.
How and or why did you get started in your business, and how long have you been doing it?
We're in our 51st year in business here now. I got started in this because I really wasn't qualified to do anything else. I was a 21-year-old kid and had no marketable skills, and went to auctions every weekend just for fun, and decided I wanted to be one. So that's how I got started.
Okay. What's your favorite thing you like about doing what you do?
Probably the social aspect, dealing with the people.
Yeah.
I like being around people, and you just can't beat it.
Okay. I notice up here that you have a world record for having the longest running estate auction ever held.
That's correct.
You mind telling me about that a little bit?
That was a doll museum several years ago. The owner of the museum passed away, and the heirs came to us and asked us if we would sell their mother's collection for them, and it ended up being 47 days to get rid of it all.
Good grief.
It was a career-making sale for us.
And they do have some of the best doll auctions I've ever seen here, people. I notice a lot that when I go to auctions, you have themed auctions, such as this is going to be a doll sale.
Right.
People want to know, do you save stuff up somewhere just so you can have that kind of thing?
Well, we do we specialize in antiques and collectibles all year long. That's what we're known for. But 3 times a year we do a doll and toy auction, which happens to be this weekend, Friday and Saturday this weekend. And then we'll do 6 or 7 antique tool auctions throughout the year. And then so we do save things for specialty sales as the schedule allows. The rest of the year, it's just generalized antiques and collectibles in every sale.
You got big warehouses and stuff, you keep all that stuff
We have
at?
plenty of warehouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of warehouse.
Imagine it's a lot of work.
It can be. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. It's what I enjoy. I like antiques, and I like the history of the antiques, and they kind of go hand in hand.
Yep. The big question, where do you get all your stuff from?
Estates, bankruptcies, liquidations, divorces, people downsizing, people going into retirement homes and can't take all their lifelong accumulation with them. Like I say, we've been in it for 51 years now, so we've got a pretty good reputation of how to liquidate people's collections and assets. So that's how they get a hold of us, mostly word of mouth.
Okay. When you're at the auction, how do you decide what you're going to sell first during the auction? Yeah.
That's a real good question. We learned over the years that a lot of people don't want to sit here all day long waiting for 1 or 2 items to come up that they're interested in. So years ago, we come up with the concept of having a request table, which is this one right here. And if they're interested in something but they don't want to sit here all day long waiting for it, they can bring that item up and put it right on the request table, and we will start on the request items so that they can leave and have the rest of the day to do what they want to do with it. So it works out really good. That's how we start our auctions, with request items.
I notice that sometimes you will be looking at a board that has bidders that aren't here.
A clipboard.
Those are called absentee bidders.
Correct.
How does that work?
Okay, for people who maybe have to work the day of our auction and they can't be here, but they want to bid on things, they can leave us an absentee bid, and if somebody says, I'm willing to go up to $100 on that item, we will start the item as low as we can possibly start it, let's say $10. And if that's all that it takes to buy that item, that's all they pay for it. but they've given us the authority to go as high as $100 if we had to go that high to get it. So we spend their money like it's our money. We try to get it for them as cheap as we can. So.
Good deal. Do you have any advice for the first-time bidder when they attend an auction?
If you've never been to an auction before, I would say either come to the preview day or come early so you can inspect merchandise that you might possibly be interested in. We do sell everything as is, and just like in this sale, there's 5,000 dolls in this particular sale. We can't inspect every doll and guarantee that there's no damage on it or anything like that. So it behooves you to inspect what you're interested in, and that way you have a certain peace of mind about what you're bidding on. So.
If somebody has a lot of stuff and they're wanting to sell at an auction, say at your place, how do they go about doing that?
Well, they can just simply contact us, and we can come out there and do what I call a quick 10-minute walkthrough to get a feel for what they have, both quantity-wise and quality-wise. And then we can make our recommendations at that point, whether they have a suitable location to do an on-site sale at their location, or whether the things need to be brought into our location. Sometimes we can do a combination of both, but we can always dispose of it one way or the other. It's just a matter of whether the location allows for us to do it there.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add? That's pretty much all the questions I have.
No, but if you're not familiar with auctions and have never experienced auctions, I would encourage it. It's in my opinion, the last area of free enterprise where you can come and buy at whatever price the true market's really bearing. Mm-hmm. You may think something's worth $100, but you may buy it for $10, or you may think it's worth $100 and it brings $1,000. It's whatever the real market is really willing to pay for that item that day. So I would encourage you to come. It's great entertainment. We have wonderful concession here, all homemade food all day long. Sometimes people come for the food more than just for the merchandise that we're selling. So it's cheap entertainment, if nothing else. So bring a friend and enjoy the day.
All right. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for your time, Bill.
Thank you. Bye.
Link of Bill's business and stuff will be in the description down below. You can always go check it out. And that's it for now.